Trump rules out force to take Greenland, drops tariff threats, and touts a framework for an Arctic deal. Trump put out a tweet based upon a very productive meeting that I had with the Secretary General of NATO. We have formed the framework of a future deal with respect to Greenland and, in fact, the entire Arctic region. This solution, if consummated, will be a great one for the United States of America and all NATO nations. Based upon this understanding, I will not be imposing tariffs that were scheduled to go in effect on February 1st. That isn't why Trump backed down. Trump backed down because Denmark, or a pension fund in Denmark, started selling bonds, and this caused the Treasury yield to spike in a single day. When the Treasury yield spikes, this usually brings down other asset classes. It makes mortgages and buying homes more expensive in the United States. In addition, European lawmakers announced they were going to suspend their U.S. trade deal because the EU and Trump just negotiated a new trade deal last summer. And Trump is the one violating it, making up new tariffs because he wants to annex Greenland. So this caused the stock market to go down by 2% in a single day. This makes Trump's supporters very unhappy when the stock market goes down, and this was insanely unpopular. Only 14% of Americans were in favor or supporting a military invasion of Greenland. So this meme is from last May, if you remember, but it still applies. The taco POTUS. When tariffs sizzle and markets fizzle, the taco POTUS takes a bite and backs down. There is no deal with the Secretary General of NATO. Mark Rutte did not say anything special. The Greenland Agreement does not grant the United States sovereignty over the island. What is in the deal? And nothing. I mean, they're going to reevaluate some treaty from 1951 and Trump can have more military bases or access or something. But Denmark and Greenland were always okay with that. In addition, NATO has absolutely no mandate to negotiate anything whatsoever on behalf of Greenland over our heads. This is a statement put out by a member of Greenland's parliament. And the idea that NATO should have any say at all over our country and our mineral resources is completely absurd. So the Secretary General of NATO has no authority to negotiate territorial disputes in a NATO country, in Greenland.